everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, starseed astrologer and spiritual messenger, here with your Empowered Moments video for the week of Monday, May 2nd through Sunday, May 8th, 2022. For this week's weekly reading, we'll be using the Fairy Tarot deck by Radley Valentine for the main message for everyone. And your special message card this week, depending on your stone of choice, is going to be coming from the Goddess Oracle deck by Hay House. So just a reminder that we are now in the month of May, the new month of May that has a brand new energy vibration and a lot of eclipse activity going on. So if you haven't already watched the monthly Empowered Moments video for May, you might want to hop onto my YouTube channel and watch that. It'll give you the overview energetically of the month, as well as the astrological transits of significance, a message for the collective, and then a special message card based on your stone of choice for the month as well. So let's go ahead and start this Empowered Moments video with an empowered moment. So this week we have Venus, the divine feminine, goddess energy moving into Aries. So our empowered moment is going to be focused on Venus this week. So if we just all close our eyes for a minute, take a deep breath, let your body relax, yet sit up straight. Clear your mind of all thoughts of the day, the week, or the month of coming. And focus on that divine feminine energy, Venus energy, also known as Freya, also known as Aphrodite. And focusing on the idea that the divine feminine energy is moving into the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, sign of confidence, courage, independence, originality, self-sufficiency. Aries is all about the self. So Venus is going to be strong here in this sign, and she's going to be in this sign of Aries for most of the month of May. So tap into your own strong, divine, feminine energy. That divine feminine energy that's loving and compassionate, nurturing and intuitive, creative and receptive. Yet this month she's going to be strong in her assertiveness, strong in her sense of self and self-identity, and initiating into new energies. So as we visualize, sense, or feel into that energy, let's take a deep breath and breathe in that strong, confident, positive, passionate, divine feminine energy into every cell of our body, embodying the strength of the divine feminine, embodying the independence of the divine feminine, the confidence of the divine feminine. One more deep breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back. Okay, so let's start out our video by looking at the stones of choice for that special message card a little bit later. So our first stone of choice is going to be sodalite. This sodalite comes in different shades of blue. This one is kind of a light, almost a denim blue sodalite. This is a stone of awakening. Stimulates the pituitary gland, enhances powers of analysis, intuition, and clarity, facilitates self-discovery and self-organization, eliminates confusion and stimulates intellect, enhances truthfulness and emotions, enhances mental performance and insight, helps access the sacred laws of the universe, and we can use it also for deep meditation and shamanic journeys. And the second stone of choice, these are all stones that I actually just found on my trip to Asheville, North Carolina that I took last weekend. All right, this one is fire agate. I'm going to try to actually make these stones into special intention pendants at some point, but this is the fire agate. This is the spiritual flame of absolute perfection, has a stabilizing and strengthening influence, provides a steady and vibrant energy, stimulates a zest for living, awakens the lower chakras, and lights one's inner fire and life force energy, as well as creativity, sexuality, and willpower. Brings back to focus one's life purpose and increases pleasures of each and every moment of each and every day. Okay, and then our last stone of choice is a piece of emerald. And the emerald is a stone of great harmony, wisdom, and love. It opens, activates, and stimulates the heart chakra, helps let go of negativity, creating positive outcomes, gives strength to overcome problems, improves memory, gives clarity and understanding. It's considered to be a stone of prophecy, and it helps to manifest good health, peace, as well as money. All right, so again, those stones of choice are, we've got the sodalite, we've got the fire agate, and we've got the emerald. So as you think about that and which stone of choice you want for a special message later, let's talk about the astrology for this week. So the most important thing happening here this week is right at the get-go of the week on Monday, the 2nd of May, and it is about Venus, ruler of the divine feminine, ruler of love and relationships and partnerships. She also rules personal resources, money and finances, as well as our values and what we do value and how we value ourselves. And she is moving into that first sign of the zodiac, Aries, that sign of independence and confidence and courage and initiation. She's going to be there until May 28th. So almost this entire month, the divine feminine is strong and independent here. Now, I want to also make mention that this is right on the heels of the April 30th new moon solar eclipse. Okay, and that new moon solar eclipse that we had just a couple of days ago on April 30th initiated some powerful new beginnings. Okay, new moons are always about new beginnings, and the eclipse energy intensifies those energies of new beginnings. It was in the sign of Taurus, which initiates this new beginning energy in the realm of personal resources, money, finances, our work, our efforts, our sense of self-value, as well as our overall values, appreciation, gratitude, and it's dealing with Mother Earth too. Taurus is an earth sign, and out of the 3 earth signs, I always think of Taurus as the one that really relates to Earth Mother Gaia. So there's new beginnings for Earth Mother Gaia here too. But now again, as I said, this comes on the heel, Venus moving into Aries, of that new moon solar eclipse. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Aries is the sign of initiation and new beginnings. And here again, it's all about the divine feminine, money, finances, personal resources, which is what Venus rules, and also relationships and partnerships is what she rules. And so she's going to be more independent, more self-sufficient, taking care of her own needs, wants, and desires. Not that she's not assisting other people with their needs, wants, and desires, but she's definitely focused on making sure that she is getting valued for the energy that she's putting out. And then on Tuesday the 3rd, we have Jupiter in Pisces, and Jupiter is the planet of prosperity, abundance, and blessings. It's also the ruler of our belief systems and our perceptions, our big big picture perceptions of what's going on in not only the world, but in our circumstances and situations. And Jupiter in Pisces is in a sextile to Pluto, and Pluto's about death and rebirth and transformation and change, regeneration, renewal. And sometimes it's about power and control, which means it's also about empowerment, you owning your power. So Jupiter wants to expand with whatever it touches, whatever energy it's connecting with. It wants to expand that, whether it's good or not so good. But this is a sextile. This is a positive connection. So I feel like we can expand into our power. We can expand into that energy of transformation and change. We can go through this huge death and rebirth on a positive level, shift our belief system, shift our perceptions and our perspective about what's going on in our lives. Now, sextiles are always an aspect of opportunity, meaning that we have to be aware of, look for and be aware of the opportunities, and then take some sort of action on the opportunity that presents itself in order to make the most out of it. And we have a lot of sextiles this week, and that first one is, as I said, on Tuesday the 3rd of May, Jupiter sextile Pluto. On Wednesday the 4th of May, we have Mars sextile Uranus. Mars is the planet of energy, action, forward movement. It likes to put its energy towards something, and right now it's in Pisces. So it's putting its energy towards visions and dreams and spirituality and meditation and spiritual projects, creative projects. This is where the warrior energy is filtering through, that spiritual sign of Pisces. So oftentimes Mars in Pisces is known as the spiritual warrior. As it sextiles Uranus, there's an opportunity here for something magical to happen, especially if we take action, right? Mars says we have to take action. Sextile says look for the opportunity and take action. Uranus rules this higher vibrational God-mind energy, epiphanies, aha moments, higher wisdom and knowledge, surprising redirections, freedom, liberation. So if we channel our energy in either a visionary way or creative way through Pisces, where it's at, then we could potentially bring in these wonderful flashes of insight, these wonderful creative epiphanies and aha moments. Or we could actually bring a redirection or come into the universe bringing us some sort of surprise energy, something unexpected, that assists us in some way, as long as we recognize it as an opportunity and, again, put some sort of energy into it, take some sort of action. On Thursday the 5th, the Sun is connecting with Uranus, and this is in a conjunction. A conjunction means they're both in the same sign and at the same degree. So on Thursday, the 5th of May, the Sun in Taurus is going to be at the same degree as Uranus in Taurus. So because it's Taurus energy, this could bring some sort of surprise, something unexpected, something maybe even potentially shocking in the realm of money and finances and personal resources, because that's part of what Taurus rules. Now, it could also bring, again, some sort of aha moment as far as our sense of self-value. Thinking about, am I valuing myself? Or all of a sudden having an epiphany like, oh, if I do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to be valuing myself more. Or in this situation and in this circumstance, I'm not feeling valued, so I need to change something. I need to free myself or liberate myself from a situation or circumstance, which is another thing that Uranus here can do. Uranus with the Sun can bring some sort of freedom or liberation moment. And the Sun sometimes is about how we're shining our light and can be related to career or our life path or destiny path in some way. So look for something unique, surprising, different, something unexpected, or some sudden redirection of energy, or some sudden message regarding money and finances. Later in the day on Thursday the 5th, or as we move into Friday the 6th, depending on what part of the world you live in, we have another sextile between Mercury in Gemini and Venus in Aries. So Mercury recently went into Gemini and is slowing down, getting ready for his retrograde motion. He rules thoughts, ideas, perceptions, and communication, and Gemini is his home sign, so he's very comfortable there. Venus, as we mentioned, the beginning of the week, Venus went into Aries, and although she's not as comfortable there, she's strong there, right? She's strong in Aries and independent and confident in Aries, but yet at the same time, Venus does rule relations and partnerships and collaboration and wanting to connect with others. And so it's not the optimal spot for her, but she's still strong. So again, there's a sextile between Mercury and Venus. So I feel like this is a good networking opportunity. Again, look for the opportunity to send that email, make that phone call, respond to some sort of correspondence that you receive, because that's Mercury and Gemini. There might be some sort of message coming in or a message that you're needing to send. And Venus can be about blessings. Venus is one of the planets of blessings, as is Jupiter, which was earlier in the week with Pluto. But Venus can bring some sort of blessing if we really take charge, because she's in Aries, if she initiates because she's in Aries, and again, makes that communication or responds to that, or listens to the messages that she's receiving from the universe. And then on Saturday the 7th, the last thing we're going to talk about is the Sun sextile Mars. So you can see there's a lot of sextiles. Jupiter sextile Pluto on Tuesday, Mars sextile Uranus on Wednesday, Mercury sextile Venus on Thursday, Friday, and now the Sun sextile Mars on Saturday. So this week is full of opportunities. Mars sextile the Sun is going to, again, potentially bring some sort of opportunity with putting your energy towards creative visualization, creative projects, money projects that have a creative element to it, or where you have to use your imagination and you have to just kind of let energy free flow. Pisces, where Mars is, says you have to trust and have faith. Put energy towards something, but trust and have faith that it's going to manifest into something. And with the Sun being an earth sign Taurus, it can. Something tangible can manifest here with the Sun and Mars. So there's a lot of potential positive things that are happening this week, especially if we look for those opportunities and we're aware of them and we put some sort of energy towards them or take some sort of action. Again, remember that this week is the first week after that new moon solar eclipse. So it's really a time to, if you haven't done so already, to set your intentions. And if you did do it already, you can still do it again. You can reiterate, add to it, make a vision board, write out your intentions, say some sort of a prayer or meditation, have a meditation where you're visualizing your intentions. It's a good week to do that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to stay on camera here today. Let's look at the messages from our angels and guides for the week. So first card, and this time we did only have 3 cards that kind of popped out here, but the first card for the beginning of the week, or to start out the message for the week, is the Ace of Spring. The Ace of Spring is like the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Fire in the traditional tarot. So aces are always about new beginnings, and it's not surprising since we just had a new moon solar eclipse. Now the fire element, or the spring element, the wands element, is the element of spirit. It's the element of creativity. It's the element of passion, that fiery passion and movement and energy that we're putting towards something. So that goes along with what we've been talking about for this week. Let's see what the message at the bottom says. It's time to take action. And then it says, be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Well, that sounds kind of like Venus and Aries, right? Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. And it says amazing career opportunities. So whether it's in career or job or business, could even be home, family, relationship, and financial, this is a time, again, of some opportunities. As it says, amazing opportunities may present themselves. It's a time to initiate some positive, pure, energetic potential. Put your energy towards something. Spring, the suit of spring, the springtime, right, as far as the cycles of nature, is a time to plant seeds. It's a time to plant seeds and have new beginnings. Okay, so planting your intentions or setting your intentions is a very positive thing to do here with the Ace of Spring. Just like we plant a seed in the earth in the springtime, during the summer we watch it grow, and in the fall we can harvest it. So whatever it is, as far as your goals or your dreams or your ambitions, this week is a great week to plant those seeds. Again, write out your list, visualize it, meditate on it, speak it out loud, take some sort of action towards it, put some energy towards it, and it's a good time to kind of give birth to whatever this new energy is all about. Isn't this a lovely card too? We have a fairy next to a tree, almost a young tree. So like the young tree is planted, we also have the tree is budding and blooming as it often would in the springtime. There's flowers, there's nature, there's even a circle around the base of this tree. So, you know, circle is this cycle of endings and new beginnings, right, in nature. So this has a very lovely feel to it, very light, bright, energetic kind of card. Let's look at the second card here as we continue our message. So we've got the Princess of Winter. The Princess of Winter is like the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot. The page cards are messenger cards. The pages are the youngest of the court cards, right? We have the page, the knight, the queen, the king. The page is the youngest, more of a childlike, more of an innocent sort of energy, but often it brings in some sort of messages from other people, messages from spirit, you know, divine guidance of some sort perhaps, that either comes through real people or again through the cosmos in some way, shape, or form. Now, this is in the suit of swords because it's the suit of winter, which is the suit of swords. And that is all about the mental realm. So thoughts, ideas, perceptions, epiphanies, information, communication is all highlighted here with the Princess of Winter. It says at the top, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic, because sometimes the Princess of Winter, as the page, as the young, kind of more immature energy, she just speaks her truth. And sometimes it comes out as being not very diplomatic. She just kind of spurts it out, okay? That's why it says undiplomatic, but truthful, okay? And it says at the bottom, information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. And then it says an indigo child or adult. So again, this could relate to someone younger than you giving you information or having a communication or receiving a message from somebody younger than you or from a child or a grandchild, you know, as it says an indigo adult. But typically this feels like it might be a communication with someone younger than you or just a very enthusiastic, kind of mentally creative communication with somebody. But basically it's all about information and messages. So pay attention this week to the messages from spirit, your angels, your guides. If you have any divination cards, I think it's a great week, especially following this new moon solar eclipse. I always like to do this every now and again. Pull out a few different decks that I'm drawn to and pull a card for the month or pull a card for the next 3 months or however you want to do it. So you can initiate the receiving of those messages or again, pay attention to the messages through nature or other people, or pay attention to the messages in your dreams or in your visions as you're meditating, because there's a lot of information here and messages coming through. Okay, and this winter fairy, I think that's either a white leopard or a white tiger. Can you see that? we're in the year of the tiger, right? We're in the year of the tiger. So whether this is a white tiger or a white leopard, it has that feeling of spirit, right? The color white, the white light. So it has this very spiritual, pure kind of feeling to it as far as these messages are concerned. Let's look at the last card. And the last card, ooh, we got a major arcana. This is major arcana 0, the dreamer. Yes, in the traditional tarot, it is the Fool card. And what is the Fool card all about? It's about stepping into a new beginning with faith and trust, right? Faith and trust in this new beginning. Here we have a fairy, and it's interesting that, you know, I don't know for sure, but it almost looks like a feminine fairy, a female fairy. And again, we do have Venus, the feminine planet, moving into Aries, the sign of new beginnings. So here this fairy, whether or not it's female or male, has a kind of a feminine look though, is standing at the, I don't know if it's the head of the path, but standing on a path, and this path leads all the way down to this doorway here. And she's got a little knapsack there she's carrying over her shoulder. So she's on a journey, traveling down a new path to move through a new doorway to a new beginning. She doesn't know what she's going to encounter along the path. She doesn't know necessarily what's behind that door, but she's going to have faith and trust, as the Fool often does. The Fool is often shown as taking a step off of the cliff, okay? Just kind of trusting and having faith that as it steps off the cliff and into this new beginning, it's going to land on its 2 feet. It's going to land where it needs to. This fairy trusts and has faith that this path is going to lead her to where she needs to go. And it's just time to pay attention to your dreams. This is the dreamer. So dream the dream. Create the dream. Follow the dream. Follow the path to your dream. Okay? And let's see what it says at the bottom. I didn't even read it. It says, embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure and trust yourself. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. She's even got a little companion dog here with her, a friend, if you will. Maybe this is a friend of yours that is a companion. Maybe it's a spirit guide. Maybe it's an actual pet who's a familiar to you. She's also got a bird up here. So she's got a lot of animal kingdom guides that are with her, excited for her, helping her, guiding her along the path as well, kind of cheering her on, saying, you can do it. Follow your truth. Trust in your path, you know, follow that new adventure, dream the dream. Okay, so that's a great message for this week, a beautiful message for this week. Now, let's see what the special message card is depending on your stone of choice. I can show you one last quick time here. We've got the sodalite. We've got the fire agate. And we've got the emerald to choose from. I chose the Goddess deck for the special message card because of Venus moving into Aries. I haven't used this Goddess deck for a while, so it'll be fun to see what messages come out with this deck. So that first stone of choice was the sodalite. Oh, a card fell on the floor, you guys. Give me a second. That's for you guys, sodalite people, I think. Let's see. Let me ask Spirit here if it's for everyone, if it's a collective message, or is it for sodalite? Okay, so is this a collective message? Is this for sodalite? No, this is a collective message, you guys. All right, so this one's for everyone, and then we'll get into sodalite. Okay, and I love what the card is for the collective. Yamanya, I hope I'm saying this goddess right. Yamanya with golden opportunity. So this is a message for the collective for this week, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And of course, the goddess Yamanya is in the ocean, and she's got a dolphin there in the background. She looks like a mermaid herself, so this feels very Piscean in nature. And we do still have Jupiter in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, Mars in Pisces. Is there another? No? That's it, because Venus was in Pisces too, but Venus just went into Aries on the 2nd this week, didn't it? So we still have 3 planets in Pisces, bringing in that Piscean, water, spiritual, creative, artistic, unconditionally loving, compassionate sort of energy. And Pisces is about going with the flow. It's a mutable sign, so go with the flow, trust, have faith, allow, be receptive. Be receptive to the golden opportunities that are presenting themselves to everyone, to all of you, okay? Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So again, be aware of and look for the opportunities and then follow up on them. All right, now we can pull a card for the sodalite people. All right. So special message for sodalite people, those who chose the sodalite. Sodalite people. Okay, when I opened my eyes, the one on the bottom kind of was sticking up. I didn't know what it was, I promise. It's Sekhmet, be strong. Well, if this doesn't embody Venus and Aries, be strong. This goddess says be strong. It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And here she is with lion energy, a sunflower above her head. So the card itself is yellow. The sunflower, of course, is that golden yellow of the solar plexus chakra, center of personal power, confidence, courage, take charge ability. 2 lions, one on either side of her. Again, golden mane, so that golden yellow or golden yellow light, which again, the lion is another symbol of not just strength and confidence and courage, but also playfulness and having fun. So don't forget to play and have fun as well. But know that you are stronger than you think you are. You can do anything. So some of you might be in a challenging situation or at a crossroads of some sort. Even the 2 lions on either side almost makes me feel of, you know, being at a crossroads. And which way are you going to go? What direction are you going to take? One way might be the way that your higher soul self is calling you to take, but it might feel like the more challenging way. If that's the case, know that you can do it. Know that you're strong enough, that your angels and guides are assisting you. You got the goddess Sekhmet helping you to move forward in a confident, independent, self-sufficient manner. Okay, know that you can empower yourself here, the solar plexus chakra of the sunflower. Like all of a sudden I'm feeling flower essence as well. So there is a sunflower flower essence. So if you feel like you need to embody that strength, confidence, and leadership ability, go and find that sunflower flower essence online and maybe purchase it. That will help the solar plexus chakra to kind of rebalance itself and embody that sense of strength and secured inner security that you're looking for. So that's a great message for the sodalite people. Okay, fire agate people, you're next. Let's give this a little shuffle. Fire agate people. Fire agate people message. Okay, nothing specific kind of stood out to me, so I'm going to keep shuffling here. This one's calling me this time. Fire agate people. Ooh, another kind of bright yellow card, Lakshmi. Beautiful card, Lakshmi, with bright future. And it says, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance and prosperity and blessings of all kinds. She has that, you know, golden yellow dress and the border of the golden yellow card and the golden yellow sun in the background. So it also feels very solar plexus chakra, which is Venus and the Aries, right? These goddesses are strong this week. I don't know what those 2 birds are in the background. They're probably cranes of some sort. And that's one that I don't know off the top of my head. You might want to look up the crane. I'm pretty sure that's a crane. So looking up the totem for that, again, there's water here. you know, in this card, just like Yamanya. So the ocean, the water, the Piscean energy, the go with the flow, the trust and have faith. So just as it says, stop worrying, it could also say trust and have faith, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So just go with the flow. Embody this confidence with all this golden yellow color, but also trust and have faith, which is that water element, okay? Lakshmi is gonna bring some great blessings to you all, okay? Beautiful. And then for those of you that chose the emerald, let's see what the message for emerald people is. Emerald people. Special message for emerald. This one's calling my attention as I open my eyes. And this one is, ooh, Butterfly Maiden. I always love getting this card. Butterfly Maiden, transformation. And it says, you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Everybody got a beautiful special message. This is wonderful. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Look at the colorful wings that she's got and all the butterflies. Butterflies are a symbol of new birth. And I'm thinking about my Animal Wise tarot deck. Every tarot card has animals on it. And the one that has the butterfly on it is the Ace of, gosh, I think it's the Ace of Winged Ones, which is like the Ace of Swords, but it's one of the aces is the butterfly. And it does talk about new birth. So if you can think about that butterfly, it was a caterpillar first, right? And then it was in a chrysalis phase, but now these butterflies are clearly like spreading their wings and flying around. They are truly butterflies now. Her wings all wide open and colorful, all the colors of the rainbow here in this card. So you're past the caterpillar stage, you're past the chrysalis phase, you're in the butterfly maiden stage. You're the butterfly now. It's time to spread your wings. Spread your wings, show your true colors, be your true creative self. Be free. Do what you can to allow yourself to feel free and liberated. And all this color makes me feel of creativity and being artistic and just really allowing this transformation of yourself to take place. That's what this new moon solar eclipse, and pretty soon we're going to have a full moon lunar eclipse next week. That's what part of these eclipses are all about. It's about to speed up the process of evolution and growth and to realign us onto our true path. And so the butterfly maiden here is letting you know, emerald people, that you're undergoing a huge but wonderful death and rebirth and transformation here. Okay? Mountains in the background. She's standing in front of a tree. She's got, the sun, but also some clouds there, and she's got this mountainous kind of, it almost looks like Arizona, New Mexico here as far as the United States, but it's got a lot of the elements here in the card. Earth, air, there's no water here. She looks very Native American, so it has this wonderful kind of ancient, magical, mystical feel to it, because she's part of that Native American culture, but she's also part of this fairy realm of the butterfly. Okay, so beautiful messages, beautiful cards, beautiful message for the collective. Thank you so much, everyone, for your love and support, your comments, and appreciating what I do. Please share the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. That also helps me as well. But if you can share the video, if you like the video, share it with people that you know might like it too. I'd love to kind of reach a wider audience, and I thank you so much. I can't do this without you, and so appreciating you, and I have to appreciate myself for what I'm doing as well, right? We have to value ourselves. So sending you all lots of love and light, sending you lots of strong, courageous, confident, transformative energies as we move through this week and into this eclipse season more fully. Sending you all many, many blessings of love and light. Namaste.